Should you move to a town in the Metro Boston area called Norwood, Massachusetts? Well, stay tuned and I'm going to tell you about it, their restaurants, their property taxes, schools, and location. Be right back. Norwood, Massachusetts was named after a town in England. It has a population of about 30,000, very similar to towns that surround it. And it was voted one of the top 100 towns in the United States to live by Money magazine in 2017. The median household income is about $87,000 a year, and the median sales price of a home is $532,000. And I'm speaking not the average, the median, which means the lowest price, the highest price, and you pick the middle number. So you can see there's availability in a little bit less and a little bit more, maybe a lot more. In the Norwood Business District, there is a center town common, and it has trees and grass and benches. It also has a big gazebo in the middle. It's very charming. Across the street are businesses on both sides. There's 3 churches on a big intersection, and on one of the sides is a street called Central Street. And because of COVID-19, they have closed that little bit of street. They have put down sort of a green padding. They put picnic benches, umbrellas. They set up Wi-Fi, and this was sponsored by the town and the Neponset Valley Chamber of Commerce. So you can go to the ice cream store, go to any of the restaurants, get takeout, and eat outside. Something that was done pretty quickly in order to help all the small businesses. Norwood has a great town Facebook page where the town manager has had regular live speaking sessions to all the residents, and they're explaining what's going on with COVID-19, what's going on with different businesses and openings, and wearing a mask, and encouraging people to get takeout and support local businesses. I think that's great. They're very connected. There are a lot of restaurants in Norwood sprinkled throughout, but in the downtown area there are a couple of notable restaurants. One is called Biblos, and it is Middle Eastern, and on the weekends they have belly dancers. They also have a 4.5 rating from Zagat for their food. The Chateau is on Route 1, which is a main route going through Norwood. Norwood is on actually both sides. And the Chateau is an Italian family-owned restaurant. There are 8 of them in the eastern Massachusetts, and they're generally pretty large, nice kind of old-fashioned dining room, really good Italian food and pizza, and very reasonable catering and that kind of thing. Now about Route 1. Route 1 is also known by many people in the area as the Auto Mile. So on Route 1, there's at least a mile stretch where there are lots and lots of choices for car dealerships if you're going car shopping. But to Norwood people, there's so much more to Norwood. There's no main shopping area like a mall, but they are just 10 minutes from Dedham, which has a nice big shopping area, and not too far from Foxborough, which has good shopping, and it's home to the New England Patriots. Norwood has a commuter rail into Boston. It has a 2-runway airport. It has a dollhouse museum and a downtown theater with live music. There are performances throughout the year, and COVID-19 has interfered with that, but we'll see what happens. Norwood also has its own hospital. There's a maternity ward, there's a cardiac cath unit, there is a cancer center, and there is robotic assisted orthopedic surgery. Norwood has plenty of Irish pubs. They also have Thai restaurants, Vietnamese restaurants. There's low crime, affordable prices, and plenty of things to do. On a weekend, have brunch at one of the many diners and breakfast places, and then take a quick drive over to the Blue Hills in Milton and take a hike to the top of the Blue Hills. It's a great afternoon or a great morning event on the weekend. 7 elementary schools and 2 private elementary schools. There are 8 middle schools and 1 very large high school. Of historic homes and apartments, as well as lots of new construction for condominiums. Of historic homes, this home was renovated over a period of 3 or 4 years. It has a putting green in the backyard, a fountain with a mermaid, and a resident unicorn in the backyard. It was once a farmhouse. As a town with low crime rate, affordability, and plenty of fun things to do, I highly recommend you take a look at Norwood before making a decision as to where you want to buy a house. And if you enjoyed this video, then please check out my next one, which is about another town or a real estate tip. I post every single Wednesday, and I would be very happy to have you subscribe, get a little note in your email saying there's a new one posted every Wednesday, and thanks for watching.